years of his career than he has been the last 5.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the second worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The finish, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage. That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Some changes for Chicago. Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Dunleavy in for Butler. Chicago leading by 6. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And the Bulls with another miss.
Guys, the Bulls defense was as stout as ever last season. A big part of that is they have guys that challenge you inside and at the rim. Even off the bench, all of their bigs are mobile and protect the basket.
Fires the 3. And again, no good by Chicago. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Oh, that's a tough 3-pointer.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layup.
Joakim Noah is checked in for the Bulls. Comes in for Derrick Rose. Good on the second free throw. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Down low. Spates kicks to Bogut. The high post shot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Holiday dishes to Gibson. For 3, Dunleavy. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Barbosa with the ball. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Some changes for Chicago. Mirotic is checked in for Gibson. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Justin Holiday. And the Warriors... again.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
They get it back. Here's Mirotic, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, what a season it was for Mirotic last year. Came on stronger for the Chicago Bulls. Continue to improve. Effective in the playoffs. Really a joy to watch in his first year.
And interesting, so much hype going into the season was about Dougie McDermott.
Yes.
And whether or not he was going to be in the running for Rookie of the Year. It ended up being Mirotic. Most years, he could have walked away with that award.
The Bulls making a switch here. McDermott's checked in.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
But they'll get another chance.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
He's about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
For Mirotic, he was most valuable late in games, guys. From March on, he led the league in fourth quarter points per game.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. Deep two from Rush. It's tipped. Brooks with it. The 19-foot shot. That's in. He's got. Got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And for that note about Mirotic, in the fourth, he outscored LeBron and Westbrook that month. That's impressive for any player, much less a rookie.
The shot by Spates, nobody around. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Shot from the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses. Deep two from Rush. Again, Golden State.
Yes, sir. Maurice Spates.
And here is Brooks. Lets it go from deep, and the shot is good. Brooks has got 7 points for the quarter. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Bulls.
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a narrow 3-point lead. And we'll go to Kenny first. What'd you see out there?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a start.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
And even though the defensive pressure and attention was squarely on him in that first half, yet he's still able to be the most effective player on the floor.
But for him, Greg, it's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, we don't expect anything less, and I'd bet he has even more in store for us during the stretch run.
Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Here's Rose. No good off the front iron.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season. From a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Fires the 3. The shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Here's Gibson. Connects on the 17-footer. Gibson's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Chicago. The number 1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball